2014 is coming, and as like everybody does, people make New Year resolutions that unfortunately don't last much more than a week, if that long. And I think what you got to look at is that this 2014, you got to look at it as a new year, but it's a new you. And while the date is an arbitrary date that we use to set goals, goal setting is something you should be doing all year long. And more importantly than just setting goals is constantly monitoring your goals and see if you achieve them. So you need to put in place a system that while you set the goals, and you could use arbitrarily 2014, but you can use anything. I prefer to use my birthday as my goal setting date and use that as a way to list out the goals you want, but then you got to chunk them down into practical steps that you're going to take every day. And they don't have to be big, they just have to be small, manageable, doable steps. So if your goal is to lose 25 pounds, well, all you need to do tomorrow is to walk 1 block. If you don't exercise, maybe it's 2 blocks, and every day create a little bit more of a challenge for yourself, so eventually you'll be able to get to that goal rather than the goal being so big that you finally just give up and not achieve it. So that's one important thing, is to be able to chunk it down and make it practical, doable steps. The other thing that you may need is a team, whether it's a partner, a friend that you can kind of commit to each other to do the goals. Because more important than making a resolution is what I call taking a decisive decision, that you make a decision to change, and then you find the ways to achieve that. You take action, because without action, the decision's not going to ever get done. So you find a partner, a friend to work with you, or you find a mentor. You hire a mentor, a coach, somebody who can coach you through the steps you need to do, whether it's to change your financial world, your physical world, your family, your career, whatever the areas that you want to set goals in for 2014. So you can set very lofty goals, but then you also have to set very practical day-by-day steps that you're going to take and you're going to continue to take. And just like exercise, you can't just buy a membership to a gym. You have to work out. You have to go in there 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, depending on your goal. So you have to achieve it by doing it, the steps that you need to do. So if you need to reach out this year, look for a mentor, hire a coach, make it happen. Make 2014 your best year ever.